That boy Mike working.
Woo wee! Here we are. We are live. Man, can you believe it? It is a week later and it's Wednesday, and you know what time it is, and you know what that means. It's your weekly episodic episode full of shenanigans. It is the Unhinged Podcast with your favorite uncle and your favorite cousin. And you already know we about to get it in and show our bleed. So how y'all doing?
Boy, y'all know what the vibes is. It's your boy HR Nightmare this week. Here for your middle of your week. We're gonna start telling people we therapists. We ain't switching, we with therapy. This podcast is a therapy session. If you need it, we here for y'all. Cause we a podcast.
And we won't even charge you $50 an hour. It's all free.
It's all free. Cause we the podcast of the people. This your weekly therapy session with your boy Mr. Hendrix, aka HR Nightmare, and we got our boy Mr. Who Loves You Baby, aka Telly Jackson. Telly, what is good? What's up, my brother? What's good with you today?
Man, being a parent, man. Had the day. The day was great. You know, went out grocery shopping. I think I bought a little bit too much food because my stuff is overflowing. But then get a call from the daughter's dance teacher. She got a bad attitude and all this other stuff and not following the rules. So gotta be a parent, man.
Sound like somebody need to get in the throat.
Gotta be a parent, man. Hey, it's a job. Welcome to parenthood, Jody.
Bruh, my baby. I asked my baby how kindergarten going. That girl told me she is exhausted.
Don't that be killing you? You just look at her like, what are you exhausted from? It's kindergarten.
2.5 hours driving, 9.5 hours working. I asked you how your day was, and you exhausted, huh? Okay. This
from kindergarten.
She hit me with the, I'm exhausted. You know, I just need a Happy Meal to make me happy. I'm like, boy.
Kindergarten, though. Kindergarten has changed since I was in school then, because I remember we had designated nap time. We go take a nap. Boom, now.
Oh, no, they ain't got no designated nap time, bro.
Oh, no, it's all day now. See, when I was going to school, we had kindergarten in the morning or kindergarten in the afternoon. I was part of the morning class. So I'm out at 12 going home.
Hey, are you guys on the thing? I don't see it.
You logged into the StreamYard?
Yeah.
It's the one that says it's the kids. It's about the kids, man.
Oh, okay. I see it. Well, I said August 5th.
And who was that on the magic phone now?
That's the day I made it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
We got our first call in. What's up, Matt? How you doing, Mr. Arrington?
But yeah, bro, them kids be my kids.
Kids are tripping. FTK, right?
Who? Oh boy, look at him. Hey, I should get another family talk hoodie and put that mug on there, bro.
Oh, dude, don't make me make a shirt like that. I got a guy. FTK might be flying off the shelves.
What? Hey, look who popped in there, Bill. Coach A!
What's good? What's good?
Is that Coach A?
That's
What's
Coach
up,
A.
man?
Yeah, you already know what time it is.
Coach
Y'all
A.
doing
Man,
all
I ain't seen you in a minute. You didn't win ball. What happened? They done drove you crazy.
I cut it short, man.
I see, man. You going short, and I'm going long.
I was thinking about jumping back with the S curl, but not right now.
Not the Superman joint. That's not the Christopher Reeve. Hey, Christy.
Hey, I was so excited to
What
do
up,
some of this stuff. Hold
on. Clean up your office.
Clean. Hey, nah, leave it there.
I gotta hide that stuff, man. I forgot. I was so excited to jump in.
There goes the cha-cha slide. Hey.
Miss Cha-Cha, how
there
you
goes
doing?
Something. Yeah.
So
She back for more. I can't wait to see what she got for us this Wednesday, because last time she was on, she had me blushing, and I can't blush, I'm like, shit.
Kelly, I'm mad your black ass blushing. Your black ass blushing. That's the part that get me. That boy said he's blushing. But hey, man, I'm glad we got people pulling on. We got one more person pulling on. You know, my bestie, she always late. But before we get into anything, we're gonna hit that intro, bro, and we'll be back.
Ultra made this beat.
Hey, don't make me slide on you. I got God on my side and the squad down the right. Hey, don't make me slide on you. I don't focus on revenge. God say he won't. Hey.
Feels like this, and like, hey, bro, have fun. Feels like, as long as you spend it in the club, I don't give a fuck.
No, that's part of it, but I'm at Macaulay Culkin. I'm home alone.
And I'm just like, yeah, put it on his tab. Shit, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, we both Aquarius. You know the vibe.
I know one time I got drunk and ended up at Popeyes. I don't know how I got Popeyes.
Then the other side of it say tampons. I said, hold on. Wait a minute. Why are there tampons in the boy's bathroom?
Slide. Anytime I'm fucking with the business, I slide. If it's keeping me from getting rich, I'ma slide. If it's by my people, by my kids, I got God on my side and the squad down the right. Hey.
But every time I hear that intro, bro, I just I forget. Hey, that's the original. Listen, Coach, don't you worry about it. I've been on his neck about a remix in 16 bars for the last like year and a half since he put the verse out. I've been on his neck about it. We talk about it all the time. I say, hey, bro, we're gonna get a remix.
DJ, what's up, man?
We're gonna get 16 up at you.
It's definitely dope for sure. I'm not feeling the profanity and God at the same time, but it's still dope though.
Okay, Coach.
Put that out there, like, yo, I got God on my side, mother.
Hey man, you know what? How we know God don't curse?
He do. I'm sure he do.
He's probably looking down on us, especially when he's dealing with me.
Like that's
he got. I know my angel cuss. I know my angel.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to keep.
I know they probably, man.
I believe it. He be
I think my guardian angel filed for early retirement. He be like,
I got to say these mofos again. Oh my god!
Right.
I don't know who got a bigger headache.
Michael, y'all, somebody else go because I can't with these.
Right. I think my guardian angel call off sometimes. Like, I'm gonna call in sick. Like, can't do it with him.
Nah, for real. They got you know y'all well taken care of.
Of course.
I know my grandparents be watching me. But listen, every time I'm at work, I be like, Grandpa, listen, it's the last time I'm gonna call you this week. I need help. Fix this.
That be the sun. You be in the sun too much. You be in that heat just talking to people like, Grandpa, you over there?
Listen though.
As long as he not seeing people.
As long as I get an answer. I'm okay.
That's how hot it be in Florida, man. The last few weeks, oh my gosh.
But I would show you my collection of long sleeve shirts because at this point, that's all I would have worked.
Why do you have long sleeve shirts and you live in Florida?
That sun is worse.
I'm telling you, you'd rather be sweaty from the long sleeve shirt than have that sun directly hit you, bro.
It burned up, man.
I promise you that. I promise you that.
Oh yeah, I forgot you like record.
Hey, the sun got a better record than Floyd. I'm telling you, it don't play.
That's on $1 billion and over, bro.
I forgot you light skin, so you burn.
Don't start.
I don't. Did you?
Hey, muted his Coach A in here with the foolishness, muted his mic. So, hey, man, every week, we do our mental health check, you know what I'm saying? And, so we're going to check in with everybody. Mental health check, everybody on a 1 through 10. Miss Cha-Cha, First Lady in the day. Mental health today, how are you doing on a 1 to 10?
She got to be a 10 with Pringles. I'm just taking a guess.
At least I'm not like Derek Jackson. Gotta have more than one.
Damn. You go the D-Jack slander.
Here you go. Things ain't changed.
Coach A, on a 1 to 10, how you feeling today, brother?
You already know, man. I'm on 20. Listen, 20? Baby, listen. Wifey just signed the lease for her dance studio, man. So
oh, okay.
Congratulations.
Oh,
after 9 years, I'm finally kicking her out my garage. Like, get your stuff out of here.
So she gonna be doing lessons at her studio and stuff.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
She gonna be doing like lessons at her studio and stuff.
Absolutely.
Hey,
all right.
That's a good
thing.
Yeah.
Can I get a free lesson if I'm come down there?
Yeah. I'll have to give you your lesson though.
Oh my God, no. I feel you.
What you gonna do though? Ballet, jazz, tap? Which one?
Oh, tell me tap dance.
She don't teach twerking.
Whoa, tap dance. Why gotta be tap dancing? That's a racist statement.
I mean, you are black.
I mean, what the racist statements today? My daughter always showing me barbecue flavored stuff like this barbecue. I'm like, what are you, a racist? Because I'm black, I like barbecue. Like, oh no.
Yes.
Absolutely. With a grape soda. What you talking about?
Which I had yesterday.
Pringles got a new barbecue flavor that I saw, man. That thing is banging too.
Yeah, snap.
Well, you know, I did get some barbecue chips though today, though. I ain't gonna lie. I got some.
You out here perpetuating the stereotype, but you mad at her.
Hey, man. And I bought some watermelon yesterday. So there you go. All I need is some fried chicken and I'm on my way.
Everybody wants fried chicken. What's your mental health today, bro?
Bro, I told you I was at a 10 until I got that phone call. So it dropped me down to an 8.
All right.
Somebody.
But by the end of this podcast, I'll be back at 10.
I'm cruising at a 7 because these people at work be testing my whole gangster sometimes, bro. I swear to God. Like, how you do a whole remodel on the store and then I get there and shit broke? Like make it make sense. Like, it's just woo side. I gotta calm down. Woo side. You know what? Because you know what? I'm gonna spend the money and fix it. Because you know what? Ain't my money, ain't my problem. I'm just here to fix shit. So we are 7. We gonna get it back. Hopefully we a 10 by the end of the show.
There you go.
Let's get into our first segment, man. You know how we love the people's man. A fan question brought to you by a good friend of mine.
Somebody just popped in.
If it ain't my sister from another mister. What's up, girl?
Hey y'all.
Hello.
About time she got here. Oh, and she left.
No, I'm here.
Oh, she back.
Well, okay, real quick. 1 to 10. What's your mental health today?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, I'm on 10.
I like that. Perfect.
You ain't seen her Facebook post? That girl living fat. She corporate America.
Corporate.
Yeah.
Is there any particular reason why you on 10 or you high on life?
No, just high on life, just blessed and living in gratitude. That's all.
Man, you better start following her on Facebook.
Energy.
All them damn outfits and stuff she be modeling. I'm like, oh, hey.
Thank you.
That's all right. Hey, so we get into our first segment of the night, our fan question. And you know what? I stole this fan question from a kindergarten class. You know, I went to the parent teacher thing, and they had one of the questions to the kids, and I was like, yo, that's a dope ass question. And so I post this question from my baby kindergarten teacher, and the fan question of the week is, what is your favorite thing about your personality?
That is a good question.
Right? I was like, damn, brother. I was like, damn.
Is that all you got from the kindergarten teacher?
I want to know what you doing at the. That's creepy, man. You just walking around the kindergarten class. What you doing there?
Oh,
Parent teacher.
on my big.
Well, let me see a picture of this teacher. Then you'll know why he was there. Like,
exactly. Nah.
No, I'm messing with him. Hey, I want this girl to jump on him.
That's it. The teacher has a nice personality.
Oh, okay. I know what that means. She bought a punch bowl at the end of the night. I feel you.
Oh, look at that.
And he got him a dark skinned baby.
Hey, you talking about she brighter than me.
When you gonna come babysit for us, Jody?
Huh?
When you gonna come babysit for us?
Ooh, let me know the word when you need a date night.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Hey,
I gotta talk to the wife.
I got an extra pair of headphones and a controller for old boy. I got him.
No, we don't want him addicted. Never mind. Never mind. I already can't get a call on the cell phone. He's trying to come get it.
That's it. So tell me, we're gonna start with Uncle Put.
Yes.
Uncle Put, what is your favorite thing about your personality?
Me? Oh my God, there's so many. Just my easygoing, understanding nature, man. How I can just, understand a person's point of view, let things, flow it is, don't let things upset me. Just be laid back, man. I love being me. I love smiling. I love making people laugh. My sense of humor. Damn, man, I'm a whole package. Everything. I love everything.
I love to see it. I love to see it. All right. Miss Lolita, what is your favorite thing about your personality?
I like how I read a room and I try to meet people where they're at. I don't try to, be rambunctious if people aren't really feeling it. I try to just read the room. So not a lot of people could do that. So I like that about me.
Okay.
That's
Brandon
true,
say
Chris.
my heart is my favorite trait. You right, Brandon. You got a big heart.
Big old teddy bear and all this. This ain't the show for that.
No, Brandon. Listen, it's his question. It's a question. His answer. Brandon said he got a big heart, and he do got a big heart.
He does. I love that big dude.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna hug him when I see him. So he got to get ready.
Samantha say I'm funny and I have a big heart. I'm also smart as fuck. My favorite thing about Samantha's personality, she is a professional eavesdropper. You hear me? My dog gonna get some tea about it.
She can work for the FBI. That's what you're saying. She
don't need no fancy equipment. She just needs some little hearing. One of them hearing aids you put in your ear and they turn up the volume. That's all she whatever you want. Young Germ said he'll babysit for you, coach. My boy Chris said ability to chill with almost anyone. He do.
Ivy kind of scares me. She says she can find humor in anything. So a murder scene can be funny to you. What type of shit is that?
It depends on the body.
I ain't gonna lie. I find car crashes kind of funny, as long as people walk away.
Miss Cha-Cha, what is your favorite thing about your personality?
I like the fact that I'm compassionate.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. We need a little bit of compassion in this world. Coach A, favorite thing about your personality?
Always positive, man. Always positive.
You know what? You are.
You know what? It's starting to grow on me. Yeah. That part of him is starting to grow on me. So you used to annoy the hell out of me.
Being positive incorporates everything that everybody said together. You get along with anybody, and you can adjust to any situation and all those things. And so I've learned how to do all that. But I just added, chalk it all up to just being positive in every situation and being able to, pass that energy on to other people, like somebody that might not be so positive or happy at the time, and I'm able to bring it out, either show them a different perspective or change, or wear on them. Pretty soon they'll change and they'll become positive, or at least smile a little bit.
Okay. No, we honestly we love that. Coach A always just
gotta give me a bracelet. WWCAD. What would Coach A do?
We put that on a family talk hoodie.
Yeah, we can do that too.
What would Coach A do? And I never wear it because I never do what he do. He'll speak like that.
Hey, you was getting there. You was getting there too.
You gotta bring back the Impact podcast.
I do.
You gotta spin the block on us.
That was keeping them in check.
Right. I say my favorite thing about my personality is I love the fact that I'm a rider. Like if I fuck with you, I'm a ride for you.
Yeah.
If I fuck with you, I'm gonna choose violence for you every day, even when you don't want to. I choose it for you, like all the time. All you gotta do is point the direction and say the word bop bop. It is up every single time because I think that a lot of people don't have genuine people that like go to bat for them for real, for real. People be like, I got friends, but like, do you have a friend that's willing to punch your op in the face just cause like I choose violence for you? Because I feel like people let people play in their face, and I feel like I attract nice people, and I feel like I attract nice people because I'm there to like protect them. And like I said, a lot of my people, like Brandon, Chris, like Lola, like those people that are close to me, and they got really big hearts, and they be letting a lot of shit slide sometimes. And I don't be with the shit slide. I ain't letting shit slide, bro. I be mad for you. That's why I be like the second to the last person. Because you my boy, I gotta talk to you, but I ain't want to tell you because I know you're gonna get mad. And I was like, you damn right, I'm about to get mad. Who is it? Where they at? Because I'm about to pull up. Like I'm a rider for you, but I'm gonna pull up about you. I'm gonna pull up about you. I'm gonna pull up about your kids. I'm gonna pull up about your wives, your husbands. It don't matter. I'm pulling up about them. If you my nigga, your kids is my nephew and nieces. I'm pulling up about them too. I'll be at their school pushing down somebody else's children. I do not care. I'm riding hardcore for you, but so I would say that would be my favorite thing of my personality. I'm a rider.
Well, here go a question then.
What's up?
What is the favorite part of Coach A personality that you like, or Lolita's or Miss Cha Cha?
You know what? If I had to say my favorite thing about Coach A is his optimism to look at the whole situation. No matter what what we talk about, he'll always look at the whole thing. And as much as it drive me crazy, it's like, you know what? it's one of them. It's a unemotional like opinion from Coach A, and you always get that because he always look at it from an unemotional standpoint, even when we like highly emotional about it. And as much as I hate it sometimes, it's like, you know what, you do need that in your life sometimes. So I get that about Coach A. Coach A always gonna keep it a buck with you, even though he never sent me my $5 for my pizza.
I did.
No, you never sent me the $5. Asked for the $5 for the pizza. You sent it
in the comments,
Chris, but you didn't send me. He denied my Cash App request for my $5 pizza.
That's your question, Jeremy. Coach A, Jeremy has a question for you.
Oh my God, this Jeremy, that's my boy, man. He is not gonna leave me alone today.
I bet it's a question. I'm
gonna pull up on you, Jeremy. That's for sure. I'm pulling up.
that don't sound good. I'm gonna pull up on you.
My favorite personality trait about Lola is she is very accountable for her shit. Like no matter what it is, my dog gonna own up to it, bro. She ain't gonna sit here and be like, she'll call me and be like, best friend. I'll be like, what's up? She'll be like, okay, so I know I ain't shit for this. And then it's like she'll proceed to tell me what it is, and it's like, you know what? My dog gonna own up to it. She ain't never gonna like bullshit around it. She was like, hey, I did that. And so I love that about her. She never like tries to blame anybody. Like she'll be the first one to tell you, I'm the problem. I know that. So how can we fix this, right? And so I love that about her. Like she'll never blame nobody else for her shit. And so I definitely love that about her.
That means she know who she is, and she got her that pride in check. Like, you know what I'm saying? She don't. That's
now Coach, we working on the ego part, bro. we working.
For y'all in the audience, in the comments, tell us what y'all like about us up here on this podcast.
Oh Lord,
what personality trait?
I just met Cha Cha not too long ago, but after even though talking to her a few times, I just like the fact that she's very like open to like having a conversation. Like even when we just talking about simple shit, she's very open to kind of sharing like something about her personal life that's like relevant to the conversation. And so you kind of get
we found that out last time.
Yeah, you kind of get to know her a little bit more.
Ooh.
So
she just showed us something else.
You kind of get to know her more, and it's kind of dope that she's kind of like, you know what, I like to open up because I like to give my personal, like we talk about a situation, her personal stance on it. She kind of gives you that, like, this is why I have this personal stance on a situation. And so it's kind of like getting to know her a little bit more. And she's kind of open and very open-minded to conversation. So it's like, I love that about her. And Telly, boy, you know what? I love that you live life and you always got a story. Because every time we talk about something, boy, look at here, boy. Telly said, I got a story. And we were like, I know you do. He always got a story.
Man, I've been through a lot, man, in my little life.
This is for ID.
Lola had my heart the first time I seen her knock a bitch out. We was like in 5th grade, right? And Lola say, bruh, please don't come over here with that. And I was like, oh, she finna try it. And my homeboy was like, hey, he finna try the Puerto Rican chick. I'm talking about, you from my friend? Yeah, she finna mop her ass, bro.
That's the old me.
That's exactly what happened too. All of a sudden, I just seen Shorty get drugged halfway across the lunchroom, getting bopped and drugged at the same time.
What?
In 5th grade?
The old me.
Bruh.
She whooped the riverboat out of her.
Yeah.
My dog been beating ass since like elementary school, bruh. Like straight up. And that girl,
she been riverboating since middle school.
She been riverboating since elementary, bruh. And every time from elementary all the way through middle school, bro. We both went to the same school, bro. And every time it's like, how many ass whooping she got to pass out before y'all leave her the hell alone, bro? And every time somebody would try her,
you have a little bit of impulse control problem.
No, you know what it is. If I saw bullying, I'd be like, she don't want to fight, but I do. What's up? So that was a lot of it too. Like I didn't like bullying.
And to give you some context, we went to an alternative school. We both
an alternative school.
Yeah,
I know what that means.
Alternative school because we were.
I worked in one of those before.
Yeah, we were problem child.
Alternative school.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah,
y'all couldn't make it in the regular public school system.
That's where you get kicked out.
Take you off site.
Okay, well, all I'm saying is, don't come over here with that stupid. I hit a nigga in the face with a lunch tray because he just took my cookie. Like, why would you take my cookie? And you thought shit.
He took your cookies?
Yeah, he took my chocolate chip cookie, bro.
Well, okay, I'm glad you clarified that because up here taking your cookies means something different.
It means the same
hold
thing.
on now.
It means the same thing over here.
He took
like,
the
was this school or prison? Right.
Off my lunch tray. But like I had only got into a few fights. Lola was beating bitches up left and right. And every time somebody would I would see somebody over there yelling at her. And all I can think about, like, in my mind was like,
the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
Yeah, like
every single time.
Well, I will say it served me well because I've been in situations like where I got pulled over for speeding and the police officer was like, you remember that person was bullying me and they threw me in a garbage can and you pulled me out. What? And I got off scot-free. So all I'm gonna say is it has served me well in multiple occasions where people are like, you did this for me, you beat up this person, or you stopped them from bullying me. So it did serve me well.
Y'all need some hand claps for that. I mean, that's dope right
so,
there.
Lola,
in other words, she was a real life Wonder Woman.
Not all heroes wore capes, bro. Not all heroes wore capes. But I remember my favorite story about Lola, bro. Because Lola had my heart, but I say that's my dog. She'll get a bitch up. My favorite story about Lola, when them two girls thought they was finna jump her. They thought they was finna jump my dog.
Where was you at? Now I want to know. You was watching.
I was ready to jump.
You see the stutter? Y'all hear the stutter? I was.
Listen, I was ready to
jump in.
But after, listen, old girl mess around, and the one thing you gotta do, you gonna try to fight, you gotta tie your shoes. You gotta tie your shoes. Old girl's shoe came off and she slipped. Bro, when I tell you my dog was all over both of their ass, bro. Whoop their ass, bro. I was like, dog.
And you was just watching, huh? He was gonna watch him jump you.
Shit, I
can't do nothing.
I was back in my element.
Is Jody one of the people you had to rescue? You can tell us. Come on, you can tell us.
No. Jody was a joker. So Jody used to have everybody laughing all day long.
I was bringing peace through laughter, bro. I was bringing peace through laughter, but you can't get thrown off these bleachers though. No cap.
Correct. Correct.
Well, Uncle Pudge, you got your corner person ready?
Oh man, I got a good one this week.
All right. Well, y'all know the vibes. It's time for Uncle Pudge. All right, Uncle Pudge, who in the corner this week?
He is, because he ain't got no microphone, man.
Unmute it.
Oh, there you go. Goodness. No, it mutes when you know the video play, but the video be playing kind of delayed on my part. So I don't know if y'all been keeping track of this story that broke earlier sometime last week, but the Tui family, if you don't know who they are, that's the family from the movie The Blind Side with Michael Orr about his story. Apparently, they tricked him into believing they adopted him, but really, they got him to sign a paper that's saying they are conservators of them, which entitled them to all the money from the movie, but gave him none. They didn't entitle him any. And so the Tui family is in my corner because they took advantage of that young man, and that whole story made you feel good when you look at the movie. If you've seen the movie, you're like, oh, that's cool. A lot of things have came out that wasn't even factual with the movie. Like he lived with them in his senior year. He didn't just come onto the set. They didn't have him for a couple of years. He wasn't homeless. He was just like, well, technically homeless, but he wasn't on the streets. He was sleeping on people's couches, and he spent several nights at the Tui household. And the part about him being kind of, slow or whatever, he was actually quite smart, and things of that nature. But yet these people, the mom, the dad, and even the two children, they all made money because they all signed these contracts, and they made money off the movie and whatever came with the movie, and yet it entitled him to nothing. They froze him out of his own life story, which is crazy. So let that be a lesson to y'all. Beware of Greeks bearing gifts.
Sound like what you want to say is beware of white people bearing gifts.
I mean Greeks, the Trojan horse.
A lot of those so-called, what they call them, based on
true story. Yeah, based on them.
A lot of it has stuff that's added in there that's not true, and you know what I'm saying. So
that's sensationalized. Yeah,
I think it's messed up if they took advantage of them, but
And and the thing about it is, people was asking, well, how didn't you know this? Well, about time that movie came out, he had just got drafted, number 9 overall in the first round by the Baltimore Ravens. So his pockets was fat. So
how long?
I guess when you making that, Michael Orr played. He retired now. He's 37. So he played about 13 years.
13 in the NFL, and he's sweating that movie.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
he must be broke.
But here's the thing.
Exactly.
It wasn't him that found. His lawyer actually found out and discovered this thing and brought it to his attention this February. Like, dude, that movie made $300 million, and he didn't get a dime of it. But they got money from it, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, they have to give me some understanding.
Yeah.
Well, now he's suing them, and he wants the money that they made from it because it's his story. I'm like, it's his story. So
yeah, how y'all not gonna?
That's like me.
Damn them.
That's like me telling Jody's story, and I'm portraying Jody, and Jody don't get nothing, but I get all the cheese. But it's his story. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, and they gave some money to their biological child.
Well, yeah, they two children
didn't do nothing.
No, they signed. They got money from the movie because they all four signed contracts.
The children got money for the movie too. I heard that part.
Yeah, $225,000 a piece. They signed contracts and they got the royalties from the movie, and that man got $0. I'm like, that's crazy.
I wonder. that's kind of. There's got to be a reason why he didn't get nothing.
Honestly,
yeah, he signed a paper. He signed paper that made them conservators, which is sort of like, I guess, what the way they broke it down was like legal guardians and able to negotiate for money and stuff. Not on his behalf, but just for money and stuff. If he would have been adopted, then he would have been entitled. That money would have came to all 5 of them. But since it was conservators, it's just the 4 of them.
So when the movie came out, how old was he? Was he not?
He was like a rookie in the NFL.
Right. So if first of all, they have to teach these NFL players, if your name is worth money, he has to know that by now. If his rookie year, you have to know that, or going into it, that once you in the NFL, your name, your number, all that stuff becomes an asset to people. Mm-hmm. And so I would think that he would be asking questions or thinking about that during that time, especially if you just said he was smart, he was bright, so he had to be thinking, this movie is about me. Cha-ching, you know what I'm saying? Everybody talk about this movie. This has got to be making some money. Where's my cut? So I'm guessing that he probably signed something in the beginning or something, and so I'm just thinking that maybe they didn't either keep up their end of the bargain, or maybe he going back on what he initially signed. Like he's saying, like maybe he signed something to get only a small amount or very little, and so now he's going back knowing how much the movie made, and he wants to get more. That's just my guess.
I'm thinking the same thing. Like, he was rookie in the NFL. You finna get that money, and then now that you ain't got no money, you kind of like, hey, bro, y'all made how much off that movie? Yeah, hey, run me something, bro.
I think somebody finally broke it down to him, and he finally
how much the movie made and how much he got.
No, I think somebody finally broke down what it meant. I feel like he probably thought they were probably giving him a little bit of something and playing it off as if this is all that we're getting, so we're gonna share it with you. But I think his attorney was like, this paperwork that they had you sign, it wasn't what they said it was, and they opened up his eyes, and he probably was like, oh hell nah.
See, he should have had Sam read it over.
Yeah.
He should have had Sandman on that conversation. She would have got all that. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Chris say, so you have to sign off
to use the license.
Yeah, 100%.
So, and that's why you got to bring attorneys, I'm sure, because the attorneys got to cut through all that thing, like, this is what they gave him, this is what they grossed.
Yeah,
that's not fair.
This what they grossed. This what we.
And this all happened early 2000s, so it even was before the internet was as powerful as it is now. So it's not even like he could have just Googled anything and did his own research. It's I think we as a people, just in general, were a lot more trusting back in the early 2000s. You know what I mean? You could have told me just about anything. 2001, 2002.
Yeah, YouTube didn't come out till 2006, I believe.
Yeah.
Or even, you probably be like, oh, you get this 50,000, and you probably think that's a lot of money. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, since Telly gone,
he ain't paid the internet bill.
It's my favorite. You pay the internet bill, but it's my favorite segment.
He needs some milk.
Memes of the week. Well, I go on the internet and I pull up a couple memes, to share with y'all, because I love y'all, so I want to share y'all my memes. But before we do that, just understand, none of my memes reflect the views on anybody else on this show but me. So as per usual, if you're offended by anything I say, please hit me up only. Don't hit up anybody else. That being said,
we need to get that in writing so you can.
We need to. BD needs to make us a whole legal doc right here, just like, hey, all the reviews are Jody, not ours.
Does not reflect Family Tree Productions.
Yeah, that's all me. Hit my personal inbox.
But if the shoe fits, lace that bitch up and wear it.
That part. B said she ear hustling the whole you ain't lying. She said, Smell said, I'm for the people that did him bogus. Chris said, most agents aren't attorneys on anything. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. He also said, I'm already offended. And you should be. And you should be. So first meme of the week, bruh. This meme says, man are arrested after spending a day outside of Walmart telling people their babies are ugly.
That got you.
Bruh.
Somebody got to tell them.
That got you.
Somebody got to tell them.
Hey, let's just say I didn't heart all the back to school pictures, okay? I ain't heart. Just know if you got a heart on your back to school picture, you got a cute kid. If you didn't, oh well.
Some people you got to go, oh, that's a cute outfit.
Hey, his outfit was clean. His outfit was clean.
Your baby ugly. Go back and shop some more.
Hey, this one was
put it back and start it over.
Yeah. Get reincarnated, start it over. Find a better daddy. This one was sent to me by a good friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? He's a good brother, so he won't post it. And he said, hey, put that on the show. And I was like, you know I will. It says, Lizzo forcing herself upon her background dance.
I'm so glad it came out not to be true because I was doing my girl in.
Don't stop. It's still gonna stop.
And they lied. They lied on my girl. No, it wasn't true. They lied on my girl.
Nah,
and it came out.
Damn.
Listen,
they were just trying to get that 5-minute fame.
Chris said, how do I get arrested for telling the truth? Hey, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
That's how it works. That's how it works now. You can't just tell the truth, man. Somebody gonna get offended. Somebody gonna get upset.
So y'all know every single week we got to do our meme of the week, our FTK, our fuck these kids meme of the week. And this one right here, woo cha. Our boy, this was right on point. Cause woo, fuck them kids.
I got you. You don't tell me what to do.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna be real with you, officer. When I saw him throw that big ass rock at that windshield, my whole soul left my body and I just kicked the shit out of him. I didn't realize how hard it was gonna be, but you better get him. Cause he coming too. He coming too. Get your ass on up out of here, cause I'm finna one time on him, not me. I can't do it. You better get him. You better get him.
You understand, boy threw the rock on his windshield, bruh.
Yeah, let's bring back whooping other people churn.
I got you. You don't tell me what to do.
Yo, listen,
That's why you got to start early.
Yeah,
you have to start early.
Don't tell me what to. Somebody,
don't tell me what.
The next whatever man is standing next to me, give me a fucking belt.
Yeah,
no, at that point, we gotta throw hands, bro. Belt out the equation. We throwing hands at this point, bro. It's up, my boy. That's an act of aggression. I got the legal right to defend myself.
Y'all know Elijah 20 months. I was talking to him when he was still in the belly. Stop kicking your mom.
There you go.
So that way he knows.
He knows what's up.
We about business.
Yeah, listen.
Hey,
yeah.
Brandon, you right. Be moving furniture around this motherfucker. That's what we be doing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This one.
And you in my yard? You in my yard?
I can't even
Whip your ass till you turn black.
I can't even stand to watch that. Like it's just not. I can't. I just can't.
I'm with Lolita. I'm sliding somebody else's kid.
It's like tell me what to do.
Tell me what to do, boy. This is the type of friend I am. I am this friend 1,000%.
You would have never ate.
I am this friend 100% right now.
Everything you own in the box to the left, in the closet, that's my spot. If I bought it, please don't touch. Keep talking that shit, that's fine. If you walk and talk at the same time, man, the rest of that back.
Bruh, don't get kicked out around me because I'm singing to the left too, bruh.
It's always the garbage bags for me.
It's the at least he had name brand hefty bags.
They were strong. They were tough bags, not
tough
quality bags.
Listen, I'm gonna let you know something. If the only thing you got to put your clothes in is a garbage bag, you run the risk of getting kicked out. I'm just telling you. You is not on top of your business like you should.
So, hey,
this is how I see it.
Not one bit. This one is called speakerphone. It's sometimes you just don't need to have that conversation on speakerphone, my boy.
We're about an hour out, so Taylor Swift, here we come. Yay! I'm so excited for you guys. Tell everyone I said hi. Is Jonah excited?
He is excited. Mr. Swifty.
Yes, he is.
All right, well, thanks. I'll call you whenever we get to the...
Oh, by the way, the strap-on came in way earlier than expected, too. Yeah, quick.
You're on speaker. Yeah, you're on speaker. You're on speaker. It's for like a bachelorette trip that she's going.
That was a quiet ride for the rest.
I bet the rest of that ride was quiet as hell.
So, two things. Number one, I don't think it was real. It was set up.
Yeah.
Number two, come on, man. It's 2023. These people out here is all into crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Just like that dude from that tattoo show before.
Hey, they probably didn't show the real video when they was all celebrating. No, yours came in. Give me a high five, guys. Yes, give me a high five.
This one right here is my boy Paul, a savage boy.
Hi, my name is Paul. I am new to the single scene. I'm looking for a discreet relationship that.
What are you doing?
Bruh. My boy, instead of explaining himself, he closed the door. He just closed. Watch it one more time.
Hi, my name is Paul. I am new to the single scene. I'm looking for a discreet relationship that.
What are you doing?
She didn't give a fuck either. She just was like, "Try somebody take him off my hands, please."
She said, "What are you doing?" like, bruh, no.
Man, is Paul is creepy. He is creepy. He is not gonna get named nobody.
Wait. Somebody said Jody is F. Which one is Jody?
It better be that, not that one. I ain't making no dating profile. I ain't no video dating profile.
That's you right there.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely no.
Paul. No, immediately no. That's a hell
Jody.
no.
I want a discreet relationship. You can tell. Listen, you can tell that guy. He probably ain't been in the dating scene for years. He probably is been a long time. He just that poor dude. He just trying to do the best he can.
Listen, this old girl went to the gym and said, "Hell no."
I'm gonna be honest with him.
Immediately no. I'm telling you right now. I seen what I needed to see. Cause I don't.
Wait, what happened?
Sis said, "Hell no." Okay, so watch the girl in the front and then watch old girl's reaction in the back. She's like, "Oh,
immediately no. I'm telling you right now. I seen what I needed to see. Cause I don't.
Why is it like she's in the 80s workout video?
Hey, but sis said, "Hell no, bruh, hell no." So listen, this one is no communication. All right, I seen this clip and I was like, bruh, we gotta put that on show. No communication, ladies. Do better.
Who is better at communication, men or women?
Women. Women are better at communication. Women, for sure.
If men are worse at communication, why do so many women expect men to read their body language rather than just be direct?
Oh my God. I don't know.
Are men expected to be mind readers?
Yes.
Is there a difference between what women say that they want in a relationship and what they actually respond to?
Absolutely.
If so, how are women better at communication?
We're not.
But you just said that they were.
I lied. Clearly, I'm not communicating well. Duh.
You know the favorite part of this video? I was like, this is a conversation between me and Lolita. Once I break it down, she be like, well, obviously I was wrong. So there's that, and I'm like,
no, he don't get you like that now.
All the time.
Oh my God.
At least once a week.
And once a week. Listen, she calls me. I be like, okay, all right, how did we get here though? And then 20 minutes later, I'm like, see.
But that girl played it off good. She was like, obviously, I'm lying.
She said, obviously, I'm lying.
No, I wouldn't have said that. He wouldn't have got me in 4K saying that.
This one is called white people shit because this only happens to white people, y'all. Bruh, Bruh.
No way.
That dude has said blessed.
No way.
Bruh.
On that boat, that's why.
I'd have gave up. I'd have gave up driving after that.
Hey, never would have got my black ass on another boat again. You hear me?
Too close. That's too close.
That.
If I would have saw it happen to somebody else, that would have been enough for me. Like,
yeah, I would have took showers. I would even stop running baths. It just would have been straight showers. No bodies of water.
No, this one's called Granny Down. Poor Granny. She got to do better.
Oh shit, Granny! Oh my god!
It's the deep sigh afterward.
They done killed Granny on the swing set.
Granny killed herself.
Granny said,
try to keep up with their grandkids.
Trying to keep with the grandkid. And this is the last one of the week, y'all. My man, can I get to the yams? Sweet, sweet yams.
I'm asleep. He wants to bring like potato salad to bed. He wants to put it on my back. Next thing I know, he's licking it off my back, eating it off of me. Okay? He loves candy yams. I'm laying in the bed asleep. Next thing I know, I got a yam going up my leg, and he grudging all up on it. You know, he all over my leg with a candy yam. This is what I'm trying to talk to him about.
Nah, my man don't look at me like that. I don't want him. I don't want him.
Brother, hey, brother, not an apologetic look in his face, brother.
You see how he was looking at her? I do it right now.
That's sexual abuse.
And that man rubbing yams up my leg.
Them is unwanted advances, even by your spouse. That's sexual abuse. Right? You just wake up with food or you eat it all.
Why y'all got roaches in the
like that? I told you to put them leftovers in the refrigerator, not on me.
Yeah. Hey, buddy said, what's up with that macaroni salad on them titties later on tonight, baby?
Like, first of all, don't bring no food in my bedroom, period. And damn sure not on me on my bed.
What?
But
I know putting food on your body is delicious.
No,
yes, but don't it gotta be certain types of food, like potato salad?
Like, hey, depends on how fucking hungry you are. You can put potato salad, you can put some goddamn. I will wrap your dick. Give me a head of lettuce off, right?
It depends on the vibe. Okay. That's all I'm saying. It depends on the vibe. Like pineapples.
Yeah, no, we can do that at a resort or somewhere. Not in my bedroom.
Hey, you know what? You know what, Lola? You right. That's fair. That way they can clean the goddamn sheets. But hey, did you see the unapologetic look in his face? Bo was like,
right.
Bro didn't give a damn. You hear me?
See, when you get potato salad, this is what you get.
Yeah. You knew it. You knew. Hey, you knew what it was when you made them lambs last night, girl. Stop playing in my face.
Thank you, Samantha.
You knew what it was. Hey, our next topic of the night. Hey, brought to you by B. Shout out to the CEO, man, with our clip overs, man. Shout out to CEO.
Yes, sir. Big B.
The unhinged scenario.
All right, so I seen this question in a group chat, and I was like, this ought to be funny. So,
what is that?
hey, I was about to hit that screen off button. I said, what the hell tell you putting in the camera? What? This ain't a Tory Lanez live. What the hell tell you? Hell going on over there? Tell you, we cool. We ain't that cool. God damn.
It didn't change up now. We don't. Before we all we saw was the forehead. Now we got the whole face.
Right,
now
we got a whole face. So somebody posed me a question, right? And I was like, damn, that's a good question. We got to throw it on the show. So here's the question for your scenario tonight. If you had to choose between working your first job till you retire or marrying the first person you had sex with, which one would you do?
First job.
Damn, didn't even think about it.
And I don't remember what the fuck my first job was. But I'll take it.
Lola, first job for the rest of your life or marrying the first person you had sex with?
I'd definitely marry the person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coach A?
Man, that's tough. Because I don't want to be broke.
That's the only thing I'm thinking about. What everybody else talking about.
Yeah, I need my options. You know, like, yeah, nah, I might just have to just go on and marry. You know, we might get divorced later or something.
Yeah, we'll figure everything else out.
Yeah.
Sleep over there, I sleep over there. I don't know.
Yeah, that job right there. Telly, what about you? First job, first person you had married, and the first person you had sex with. Oh, his mic. Fix your mic. If I had to go that route, I'm like Coach A, because my first job was Wendy's, bro. I can't see me in the drive-through window forever, bro. Nah, that's my problem. I can't see me in the drive-through window forever. So
yeah,
well, and my first
you can advance. You can move up the ladder. You could have been owning the Wendy's by now.
Is a multi-millionaire barber for like celebrities, so I don't mind.
You know, I'm gonna have to go with the first job too, bro.
What?
I'd be a district. I'd be like a district manager for a fucking Wendy's. Chacha, I do make a flip. I'd be a district manager for Wendy's, but I can't go with immediately.
Matt pleads the fifth.
I plead. Nah, Matt, fuck all that. Don't plead the fifth. That's all right. Matt pleading the fifth. Now, when Matt hit me up tomorrow, like, hey, you jumping on the show? Hell yeah, because we're gonna talk about this question tomorrow, Matt. Don't you worry about it.
He didn't hear the question. You know you're a damn lie.
Jeremy, your first girlfriend or your first job?
You have to marry your first girlfriend, your first person you had sex with, or work the first job you ever had for the rest of your life. That's all right. I'm gonna break it up, man.
We all got quiet like we waiting on him to hear from him. Like, you don't have a microphone.
I'm trying to see if Telly gonna get his mic right. I'm pretty sure Telly gonna go with his first job.
I'm screaming.
Telly went back to the that looks like
he said first
interrogation room. Like
where they at?
First girlfriend.
Okay, I'm sorry. This has been bothering me since I've seen this. Jeremy, please do not take any offense to what I'm about to say. But shit, you look like you just had a first girlfriend. You like you just got. You look no older than 12. You could be well of age. But why you look like you're about 12?
And Jeremy do look like he about 12 though.
That's my dog, Jeremy. Jeremy don't get down like that. Jeremy might probably had 2 girlfriends.
You mean working on the second?
Peace to my friend. What up, boom?
Jeremy's a real nice guy. That's my brother.
Oh, he's 31. Oh.
That's just, hey, you know it's all love. So Jeremy going with his first girlfriend. Telly, what's up? Your first girlfriend, your first person you had sex with, or your first job forever? Marrying the first person you had sex with.
Damn.
Telly probably
first person I had sex with.
He was like 8.
Whoever it was, that's probably who pulled the plug on.
Hey, she probably pulled the plug on this shit right now.
Don't say my name. Don't say my name.
Pull the plug.
She called an internet company. But listen, right? Why Telly gone? We're gonna get into the real content. All right, so tonight we were supposed to be talking about the kids, but boy, Mr. Fuckboy himself hopped up on an interview, right? With some statements. So now anybody who's not hip to the world understands Derek Jackson, the relationship guru, and he got caught up in his whole madness. A lot of us didn't even know the nigga had a wife till he got caught cheating, right? And then he put her on blast with the bonnet of salvation. So Mr. Relationship Guru gets caught cheating about multiple women. He even broke code and brought bitches to the house. Right? Went on an interview, right? Had an interview to explain why he cheated, right? And we're going to play the interview, so we're going to let y'all digest this shit. This is Derek Jackson's clip of the interview on why he cheated.
I don't have aggressive energy towards a woman except in intimacy. And so how I would express my affection oftentimes was aggressive. Like I want to pick her up. Yeah. I don't just kiss her. I pin her up against the wall, put my hand around. I'm not trying to get graphic. Yeah. There's context here. So, I come up behind her and hug on her, kind of aggressive. But that would make her really, really shut down. I ain't never been so sensitive to rejection because we all get rejected. But this the first time I felt that. And what felt safer was to go out and at least have friendships with other girls. Just the conversation felt like receptiveness, like acceptance again. But those loose boundaries turned into no boundaries. So, if we continued to clash and she continued to pull away or what have you, and I'm not getting no answers or whatever, especially in my prideful state, I'm thinking, man, she got me effed up. So I'm over here doing the right thing and she over here acting like I ain't nothing. So now there's a party tonight or there's a girl on campus and then she got her own dorm room. And that's whenever I started messing around.
Which is interesting. Now I realize something. You were trying to be on the straight and narrow, and that aggressive personality that you had, because she told me, she told us on the podcast that she had experienced a rape 2 weeks before y'all met.
Everything that happened that was really painful was really one long repetitive pattern.
Right.
Me feeling rejected for this, that, and the other. And she handles, becoming okay again a certain way. But I didn't know certain forms of affection that were natural to me just felt scary to her, put her back in a certain space where, certain things had happened. So, yeah.
And that's so interesting. It's like, I'm getting understanding. It's like you have this woman who has experienced this huge violation of her body, her soul, her spirit, this brokenness. She meets this guy who she says she just loved the mess. She loved your dirty draws. You're wanting to show your affection. You grabbing her by her neck. You being aggressive physically, from a sexual standpoint. She's getting nervous. She's getting triggered on all levels. Don't even realize that she's been triggered like this. She's closing up rejection to you because you've experienced that growing up. Mom no longer is kissing you and tucking you in bed at night. Rejection. So now you're like, well, now I'm going to go self-medicate. I have this history of looking at porn, and now the way I self-medicate is watching this. So now I'm going to do the outward extension of that.
Yeah.
Now I'm over here hanging out with girls. One thing leads to another. Now you over here smashing. Now it's triggering her. How did she ever find out when you first cheated on her?
Woo. Oh, it was getting good.
Woo. I was sitting here listening to 2.5 minutes of bullshit.
Hey, I was thinking the same thing. It's amazing. Like the smarter, smarter or the more educated guys get, the more they're able to explain that BS like that. Like it's crazy.
So Coach, I'm gonna let you go first, right? Because I've already had a conversation with Miss Cha Cha and Lolita, and I got a lot of cuss words in those conversations between the two of them. So I'm gonna let you go first, Coach. As a married man who's been through the shit with your first wife, and you did what do you think about all that?
Well, I just think that he allowed himself to get in that space where he let girls get within a certain what you call it, like within his circle. And once you allow the opposite sex to get close to you within that circle, then the temptation skyrockets. It skyrockets because you start communicating to the same person a lot more frequently and stuff like that. And then you just get too comfortable. And then once it always comes to a point where if you're not strong enough, then your physical, your body, your nature is going to take over, and you're going to be, I shouldn't do this. I don't need to be doing this. And then it's just all control is gone. So that's initially how it starts, where you have to establish boundaries and do not let people step over those boundaries. What I mean by boundaries mean relationship wise. Some men that with their jobs and their careers and stuff, they have to communicate. Sometimes they're communicating with the opposite sex, with a girl, like continually, maybe counseling or whatever the situation is. And so you have to know your past. If you're habitual or you had an issue with that before, then you got to be extra careful. And that's what it is in that situation. He allowed, I think the rest of the stuff is just excuses that he's using, because it does it. If you're not, because it doesn't. Men that cheat, they don't matter if they could be getting it at home every single day, 6 times a day. Sometimes they don't matter. It's just they're out there and they're, following what they bodies say. So it's just crazy.
So
that's my perspective.
I wanted your perspective first, because you always give a long perspective. one of my things my therapist says I gotta stop packing shit up in Cliff Notes because I'm the Cliff Note king, right? In my Cliff Note version, all I heard was she wouldn't let me cross the boundaries that I wanted to cross during sex, so I cheated. Like, this is my intimacy. This is the way I want to do it. You didn't let me do it that way. I cheated. That's essentially what I heard. Not even taking into fact that she was raped. Like, we're gonna say the word. Like, she was raped 2 weeks before y'all got together, and it's like not even taking accountability of that fact. Like, that's definitely like a factor with any person. You don't have to be a fucking genius to think that, somebody who's actually dealt with some type of sexual assault and or rape wouldn't probably be into rough sex. So let's not do that. And so I heard in that clip 2 minutes and 40 seconds of no fucking accountability and no consideration for the woman that essentially you married and you had kids with. And it's like, again, not to say these two women, but ladies, this was the nigga you were sending us men clips of. This was the nigga that you were paying money to go to his seminars and listen to him bash men for years. This was y'all hero, huh? This was y'all hero to no cape, huh? This was that nigga, huh? Derek, bro, hey, you don't understand. Derek Jackson had these bitches in a chokehold for about a good 2-3 years. Talking about you knew your relationship was shitty when she started sending you Derek Jackson quotes. Send you a little clip on Facebook. Derek Jackson was that dude. Had us in a chokehold for years. Derek Jackson, if that nigga don't give you the air out his lungs, girl, he don't love you.
So that's my problem with him. My problem with him is you built this platform pandering to women and essentially telling them how, what they deserve and all this other stuff.
But you weren't giving it to your wife, nigga.
You in no way, shape, or form. And life is definitely about choices, and no one can make you do anything unless you're at gunpoint. So when he realized that she wasn't into the things he was into, he had every chance to walk away, to not move forward with having children, to not move forward with getting married. And he chose not to because he liked the benefits of having a good girl at home and all that comes with that. And that's the problem. Is I don't care what she liked, what she didn't like. It doesn't matter because you decided to stay in that relationship and portray to be something else. So it's like, it's not because people are like, oh, when women say that they don't like certain things, you guys don't bash them, but you guys are bashing him. No. We're saying you're a fraud. We're saying if you would have said that and that's why you left her and you didn't pursue her, we'd go, that makes sense. You just didn't vibe. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about how you spent years, tearing down this woman to next to nothing, to the point where she got on national in front of all these nice people in a bonnet and some sweatpants while her man looked like he was going on a date. And how you dress up and how you show up in the world does say how you feel about yourself too. But what they talk about. But he's
garbage. Every fucking nerve.
Just garbage.
Oh, she had to mute that thing.
Cause I've been a cuss. I've been a cussed on these people.
Hey, it's after 9 o'clock. Go for what you know.
Oh, listen, and it goes back to my number one thing: the mommy issues. The mommy issues. They gotta stop. We gotta get some counseling for these guys with the mommy issues.
Oh, he got a mommy issue.
Well, that's what he said. He said that it was alluded. It was alluded that something with his mom, in turn, caused this in that little mediation, whatever the hell they were doing up in there.
But it gets to a point in your life, this nigga is fully grown. You got to take accountability for yourself.
Yeah.
For yourself and your own actions. No one else can do that but you. And with him saying this or giving a poor piss of an excuse to go outside the marriage is bullshit. Now, I'm not, and I was telling Jody this yesterday. Now, I am not going to go with emotion because emotions will sometimes cloud your judgment and won't allow you to think straight. So,
absolutely.
On the logic side of things, unfortunately, it kind of goes both ways. One reason, or one logic is, like I just said, he needs to take accountability for who and what he did, for whom he hurt, what he was doing. Excuses after a while just become that excuses. On top of it, if we're gonna, and I don't want to say go with the Bible or go with, but as a man, not me, but as a man, you were put on this earth to procreate, to spread your seed around, give or take if you want to give your seed, but it's to spread it around. It is supposed to be a natural thing for a male to have multiple women, supposedly. Don't quote me, but from studying and stuff, that's what I understand.
Well, what was you studying? I would like to know.
Huh?
I want to know what you were studying.
Life, sweetheart. Life. Well, according to, like I said, everyone's religion is different. And like I said, this is not really a religious thing, but it is stated that, you know, that a guy men can have multiple wives, supposedly. Maybe not in necessarily the Americas, but there are men with multiple wives in other cultures.
Cultures, yeah.
You know, so when Derek Jackson supposedly had taken this vow with his wife through marriage, yes, infidelity became a huge part of it. Now, the shitty part that I really dislike about that man is the fact you met her in college, if I'm not mistaken, correct? You could have had any woman of your choice, but you picked a woman that was emotionally, mentally, and physically abused and scarred. When a woman has been raped, you cannot give her or tell her, oh, hey, this is the amount of time you need to get over it. So, hey, you know what? I want to have rough sex. No. If you did not approach her, if you did not talk to her, if you did not plant the seed, period, anything he did rough is going to trigger her. And the shitty part is you did not even say that you were sorry. You were with this woman for years. She had your children, and yet you treated her like she was the dirt at the bottom, under the bottom of the barrel. We're not just going to scrape the bottom of the barrel. He went under the barrel. And you want to give all this advice to women, and I was one of them.
Oh, that she got cut, froze.
I'm about to say, was that my laptop?
You know, and I was told, what, am I talking too much truth? What's going on here?
You might have, because it's froze out. I just want to pull up the picture right quick. When Lola said had set his wife up on the internet and had her looking like a goddamn fool, like this is the image.
How did he have her? She didn't know she was gonna be on the internet.
Okay, so this man got up on the internet after she done got found out cheating and had his wife sit here next to him and tell the world that she is gonna stick by him. But this is how they look.
Like, come on, man.
Come on, bruh.
This your wife. This your wife. This your wife. You supposed to say, babe.
Got him. We fucking got him.
Come on, man. You done let this shit go down like that?
Bruh, we'll forever know this woman as the bonnet of salvation. Like, you dead ass.
He looking like the Black Popeye with this big ass wine sweater on.
Look at this shit. Look at this.
You dirty.
All he got is a shirt. All he got is a V-neck. It ain't like he all dressed up.
But like I was telling Jody yesterday,
you looking decent
because of what he did.
Like she just woke up.
Because of what he did, he knew he was getting women, multiple women. And the more he became so-called successful or success BS, women were just kind of, and the shitty part, I am almost certain, don't quote me, but I would be willing to bet that this man, there are women who be like, that man was right. I still would go for him. And it's like, you know what? You about as much of a damn fool as he is.
That's because women, they believe they can fix people sometimes.
Bob the
That is
Builder
true.
ass. Bob the Builder ass motherfucker.
Yeah, they think it fix. But anytime you
build a nigga just like it ain't build a hoe.
anytime you give a person money, power, or fame, the true person inside is revealed. And so a lot of times that may be in his issue. He got so popular that his true inner self was able to come out.
He was spilling fucking lies, and y'all were believing the lies were the truth.
But
what was he lying about? I mean, I never listened to the guy.
So he was a relationship guru, and all his content was basically telling women that they deserve better and what a man should be doing. And
That's
some
true.
of it, but here's the thing: some of this shit was ridiculous. Like, ladies, a man should know after a year if he wants to marry you. So if you've been in a relationship with a man and it's been a year and a half and 2 years and he hasn't married you yet, then obviously he's wasting your time and you're a placeholder. And it's just like, damn, nigga, can we get to know a bitch past 2 years? Like, you don't know what's going on. Like, some of the shit he said was just ridiculous rhetoric, right? But it was like, the part that pisses me off is the fact that you spent years tearing down men, uplifting women, while privately tearing down your own wife with children. Exactly. You were talking about if a man isn't willing to pay all the bills in the house 24/7, that he doesn't love you and he's not a provider. Meanwhile, you cheating on your wife and got her paying half the bills while you fucking bitches in her bed. It was just like, dog. It's like, bro. You know what I'm saying? He talked about don't be out here embarrassing your woman on social media, because how a man treats you on social media is a reflection of how you look in real life. And it's like, nigga, are you for real? That.
So he all that fire, all that smoke, he deserved it. Absolutely. Because people reap what they sow. So if you go out there and it's going to come back on you. So, but understand that we're all dealing with humans. The gift he might be smart. The gift might be perfect. Like the gift is perfect, but not the individual, not the package. He's still a human. So he can be wise and smart and help in relationship status, but that doesn't mean he's taking his own advice. And so that's the problem with it,
Yeah, he was speaking. Like I said, he would speak a lot of things that were, and like I said, even I was one of them, not a whole lot, but he would say certain things. I'm like, yes, I don't remember what now, but it was, if he was going to preach it, he should have been walking it. And since he wasn't walking it, everything came out your mouth is a damn lie.
That's not true. I don't agree with that.
Okay, what about that? You don't agree with?
Man, I agree with him.
Because I agree with what some of the stuff you guys said, that he mentioned that women deserve better or they deserve to be treated a certain way. I agree with those things. But however, it's coming from a human. And so everybody is liable at some point, if they're in a bad situation or good situation or whatever, to fall to temptation or to make a mistake because nobody's perfect. So that's
he wasn't making mistakes.
Coach, that's not a mistake. Cheating is not a mistake.
Right.
It's right. I mean, obviously it's not a mistake.
He slipped and fell into some coochie.
No, I'm not. I don't mean it like it was a mistake as far as him doing something accidental. But what I mean is that he still at some point had to cross the line, and he just continued to do it. But it doesn't mean that some of the truth that he mentioned or some of the stuff that he said wasn't true. Right. I'm not saying that.
It's like no more than with Kevin Samuels. You know what? Yeah. Did women dislike him? Quite a bit.
I don't know.
You know what? He also, one thing what I can honestly say about him was, hey, you know what? Wake up. Face reality of who you are as a person, especially when it came to women. You want this, but honestly, do you deserve it? Did you work for it? Can you sit up here and offer more than just your body in return? You know what? That is, when it comes to women, especially nowadays, that is the truth. You have more to offer than just your used body. Yes, all of us have been used. Me, you, guys, girl, we all have used bodies unless you're a fucking perfect virgin. Others than that, it is like, you know what? And I will say this about any so-called guru out there, especially when it comes to relationships and things. You take it, you listen to it. Please understand that is not the word of the Bible. Their mouth is not the Bible.
Exactly.
You listen to it, you take some from them, you take some from someone else. And then in the end, you piece it together and you got to bring it, you got to not only internalize it yourself, but also internalize it with your significant other. Because what will work for that relationship may not work for your relationship. You know, and that's why I don't really care to listen to any of these people anymore, because a lot of them are full of shit. It is a pick me, it is a give me, it is a, oh, well, if I say this, oh, I know I'm going to get this and this. So let me go on and do that. And when it comes to a man, and someone said it perfectly to me, that Derek Jackson is the type of guy that will wait for your man to go to the bathroom, to slide up in your ear, to whisper that he ain't shit, so you can break off with your man or break it up with your man. And I was like, you know what? I in my life have experienced a few of those guys in my life. And I'm like, that is full of shit. As a man, you need to not only uplift yourself, but also uplift other men, not talk down about them, especially if they're not doing anything. Now, if they're no good and things like that, then you know what? You don't need to talk down or talk about them. You need to sit there and help them get out of the situation mentally. And it's just, Derek is just, I'm like, personally, I personally think that he's a womanizer, especially after hearing this. How are you going to be that damn insensitive? How are you going to sit up here and say, oh, you know what? Well, because I wanted to be rough with my wife and I couldn't, then I need to go elsewhere.
Well, we didn't. I mean, it was just a small. We don't. I'm sure there was more said than that just part. So we don't. I can't. You know, I don't know if he apologized or not. That's what I'm saying. So I can't assume that he. We can only go by the little clip that we heard, and so within that little clip that we heard, we're speculating a guy's whole personality, or that he never apologized or whatever. And so
I'm sorry. Even if he did apologize, you know what? His actions definitely
Exactly.
spoke louder than words.
Now,
What
that's
came
true.
out of his mouth spoke volumes.
That's
And
fact.
so any
That's true.
excuse given other than, you know what? Yes, I had supposedly, I don't know, but I will say I believe she was a good woman. I don't know them. But if how he portrayed his ex-wife to have been a good woman, and you went around and you still fucked around on her, you sat up here and you became this guru, and then you embarrassed her in front of everyone, you know what? No amount of sorries, no amount of anything other than you holding yourself accountable will justify anything that you did.
I agree with you.
Now hold on, I want to make a quick point, and I want to hit Uncle
And
Buck.
Kevin Samuel is not the GOAT. I just had to say that.
You finna get kicked off the screen.
Not the GOAT. If he's the GOAT, then you are a low value man. Because he say if you ain't making over 400,000, then you a low value man.
That is true. That's by that standard. Yeah, you're right. So listen, fellas, women will make you retake a picture because you didn't catch the angle, so you can't post it on. Don't post that because I look a hot mess on this angle, right? He talk about this. Look at this shit. This nigga got his wife on the internet looking like this, right?
They look the same. Honestly, to me, they look the same.
No.
All he got on is a sweater. That's it.
Listen.
He got on that crispy velvet V-neck.
That's all he got is a sweater.
Hide that ground beef.
That's it.
He got that crispy.
Well, when you show the full thing, it look a little worse, but
Listen, every time you look at it, you start to notice one or two more things. She look a mess.
Like her bonnet crooked.
That's what's pissing me
hair
off.
under there. That's not crooked. It's hair under there.
Man, her bonnet crooked, her glasses crooked. She look like she just woke up. Her lips ashy. Her pants look like they unbuttoned.
I do not see all that from that picture.
I don't know if she got on jeans, shorts, or jorts. Like I don't even know what she got on. Like what type of shirt?
But like Brandon said in the comments, she's hurt.
You didn't give Shorty no time to get ready, bro. You just like, hey, babe, come here right quick, and
then was like, well, maybe I should. He's like, no, you look good. Just
you look good. You look good. Hurry. I think it's set the laptop. Uncle Pudge, what's your take on this lovely video?
Woo! I couldn't wait, man. Let me tell you something, man. I used to tune into that dude when he was live, and I used to ask him, why the hell is he a cake? Why is he caking for these females? He never answered me back because he was a bitch. He's a coward. Because I want to have a real conversation with this punk. Because let me tell you, it's like what Cha Cha said about these so-called gurus. You know, yeah, that's fucked up. But Steve Harvey is another one. How the hell you gonna give advice about a solid marriage and being a solid husband when the woman you married to this day was your mistress on your other wife?
And then
nigga, get the fuck out my face. Right.
What, 3 or 4 times? You know what?
I think it was like 3. I think this is his 4th one. Bro, now, the thing I hate about both of them is,
and cheated on his second wife with Margie right now. But go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. How you gonna write a book called about Think Like a Man?
Right. I always say, how you get them is how you will lose them.
Amen.
It's just crazy. You know, the thing about it is, they con men. Women are so, I ain't gonna say desperate, but women want to know so much about the inner workings of a man, or how to keep a man, and how to know how a man thinks about a Caesar and all this. They fall for these idiots, these damn charlatans, these damn con men who go around, oh man, the dude ain't no good. If a dude don't text you 50 times a day, every minute on the minute, he don't love you, he ain't thinking about you. Motherfucker, I gotta work. I gotta sleep. You know, like, I gotta eat. I'll text you when I get ready. Shit. I have a life.
No, hold on, Slim. Not when you get good fucking ready. Hold on.
Yeah, hey, they ain't letting that slide because you ain't text back in a couple hours. You done left that person for dead if that's the case, Tully. So you got.
Let me tell you something, man. If you gonna text back, you gonna text back. Let me tell you. But if you're in the middle of working or you're in the middle of doing something, you can't text back right then and there. When you get your free time, you're gonna be like, bing, bing, bing. Oh yeah, my bad. I was doing this, doing that real quick. You know, I ain't say don't text back in a timely manner. I'm just saying. They have you believing you got to do all these incredible, unbelievable things just to prove, you into this chick, and women fall for it. Like, damn, like, if he not doing this, if he not paying all my bills.
It's my but to that no texting thing, bro. I done seen many a niggas get put on the block list for not texting, bro. Boy, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you right now. That morning text to get you every time.
For that not texting, that means he wasn't doing his. He wasn't.
Hey, that morning text to get you every time.
One thing about me, I'm gonna block you. And one thing about me, I don't mind. You don't text me in a timely manner, you're getting blocked.
Don't text me in a timely manner. I'm popping up at your goddamn door.
In my life.
I'm peeping through your window on the 3rd floor.
Listen,
the thing is, you got several different women. You got Lolas. You know what I'm saying? You don't text me back fast enough, you getting blocked. You got the cha-chas that so you not texting, you must want me to see me in person, right? You must want to see me in person. And then, you know what I'm saying, you got other women that say shit like, oh, you must be hanging out with your other bitch since you ain't text me. You know?
So see, Brandon, let me answer Brandon real quick. I You have between 2 to 3 weeks maximum to impress me. Okay. I have a long list of people waiting to date me. You're okay.
Go ahead, girl.
Do you see what I'm saying? So
Go
it's
ahead.
not fair to others for me to let you play in my fucking face. So I go ahead and after 2 to 3 weeks, I move on to the next contestant. So that's
It's-
why, Brandon.
It's not fair to the person you're talking to that you got a long list of people waiting.
I can't help that. I cannot help the opportunities that have been afforded to me.
Yeah, but how can you focus on one person if you got all these other people?
So if you make yourself stand out by ensuring, so first of all, you can ask Jody. If you have my attention, you have my attention. I'm not studying nobody else. I hang up on Jody. You ask Jody, hey, I gotta go.
Listen,
Gotta go.
And I will talk cash shit. I'm like, remember when you hung up on me? Look at that nigga. Block right the fuck now after you hung up on me for his ass.
So
Hey,
see,
Samantha, how long were you in the? How long was the distance, and for how long?
One is 1,700 miles, I believe.
1,400 miles.
And I bet you Brandon ain't go 2, 3, 4, 5 days or whatever. Yeah.
San Diego to Florida.
So that's the question. How long? So how long is too long not to respond to your message, your text message?
I'm easy to please. I just need upon you opening up your eyes.
Sorry.
So once once you awaken and you've gotten yourself situated, it doesn't have to be like roll over and text me, although that would be nice. Sometime when you first awake, and then definitely before you go to sleep, it's not that difficult.
Oh, just don't. No. The question was how long after you text them do they have to respond to you before they get blocked?
Well,
as you so noted.
I say, I'd be lying if I said the end of the night. A couple hours, a couple hours. I don't expect because I get busy too. So I definitely understand that sometimes it may be a couple hours. But what we're not going to do is we're not going to fall asleep without texting Lola back. That's what we're not going to do.
Oh, so don't let the sun go down on my text message.
And that's
exactly.
I think I have reasonable expectations personally.
I think that's reasonable.
But I don't leave room for I don't need for apologies. After the second time, bitch is a habit.
They so reasonable. She'll call me.
No call, no show on the job to get you fired too.
And she calls me, and I'll be like, what's up? She be like, first of all, it be, I love him. I'll be like, okay. And then a week later, she'll call me, this ugly bitch.
First of all, I do not say I love them. I do be like, oh, this gonna be my bae. I will say that.
Okay, she did. She won't say I love them.
Yeah,
she be like, she be like, this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be my matching pajamas. And then a week later, she be like, this. Let me tell you about this ugly bitch. Yeah. I'm finna block him. I be like,
some people don't make it to the first date. Some people don't make it to the first date.
Why not? What happened? What they do?
The texting thing, the whole texting.
Bruh, I swear to God. I say this, right? Every once in a while, it don't even be her. It be these. It's like this nigga here. It's like if you didn't want to go on a date, nigga plan a whole date and just went ghost, bro. Nigga playing a whole date and just.
I don't remember that one. Oh yeah. I do remember that one.
Playing a whole day.
Yeah, and then it didn't go hit me like a month later.
Like nothing happened.
You know what he asked? You know what he had the audacity to ask? I was offended for this. How I'm a rider. I was offended for my dog. This nigga say, "What I got to do to get my name put back in contention?" And I'm like, "Nigga, you planned a date, didn't show up, right?" So, and then went ghost.
I didn't go to the date either. Let's not make me look desperate. I didn't go to the date either. I forgot about that. He forgot about that.
I hope Jody ain't that other chip on your shoulder.
But no, but we got the same policy. If we
you had the two people talking to me. I hope Jody ain't one of them.
You need to talk to me the day of. If you don't talk to me the day of, we playing some shit, then that shit is canceled.
It's a wrap.
It's canceled. You need to holler at me the day of.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So nigga didn't even show up for the date. Nigga didn't show. He didn't even call. He didn't even text. And then he texts her back like a month later.
I gotta block him.
It sounds like Jody is more offended than you are.
I was. Adrian, I was so offended. And she texted me.
You know it's serious when he used my government name.
Yeah, Adrian, listen, Mr. Mays, hear me out. I was so blowed that I stopped what I was doing to call her. I was like, I had to use her government name. I was like,
and then he sent me,
think you pussy.
The date that he set up, it was supposed to be like a surprise date. So I didn't even know where to go anyway. So like I didn't go. Nobody, nobody was hurt. But it's stuff like that. Like but this is how you know is people play these little games and you don't give second. I don't give second, third, fourth chances. You got one chance. You know how we're 30-some years old plus.
No second chances.
I don't do second chances. Go elsewhere if you'd like a second chance. And I tell you that when we first start talking. So that way when you do fuck up, I'm like, hey, I told you.
What about you, Miss?
I'm glad you're not a parole officer.
Right?
You're sending people out
in jail.
Hey, it'd be a lot of niggas locked up if she was.
She give disclosures.
Look. Hey, she got me on the same shit. Mother, you don't text me good morning by 10:30. It's a wrap, bitch. McDonald's breakfast. McDonald's done serving breakfast. Ain't no more good morning.
Correct. If I could go get lunch at McDonald's, I don't want to text.
Hey, you better work it. You better work a night shift if you texting me at 10:35.
Yeah, I don't give a damn what shift you on. Text me, good morning, good night. I'm thinking about you. Some leave fucking voice message. So when I wake up, there it is. It's like, oh.
So
it ain't
like,
hard.
Are these like, are you in a relationship with this person, or this is just during the meeting stage? Like you meet a guy and maybe y'all exchange numbers Thursday, so Friday he got to start saying good morning to you.
Oh, to me, no. I mean, but once we have that, once I get that conversation out the way of how I want to be handled, you got to handle me how I want to be handled. Until we have that conversation, I don't expect nobody to read my mind or nothing like that. But so once we have our conversation, you know the vibes, then either act accordingly or move on. Let's see.
Mistakes happen though.
Walk by
you
faith.
Can't be so hard fisted.
You better walk by faith, walking with her, and you know a nigga fucked up.
But let me tell y'all, to everybody who's saying stop being so stringent. Then when I get played and look like side bonnet girl, they like, oh, you should have knew. You should have knew. No.
Wait a minute. How you figure you gonna get played?
Hey Lola, so you strict, so you don't look like this.
I don't look like that. I don't look like that. I mean, I
got him. We fucking got him.
Yeah.
Now I will tell you, just from listening to the two of y'all very intelligent. Y'all know how to y'all are confident as well. Y'all know how to recognize red flags and how to get out on time.
Exactly.
I don't think you're going to get played like that. I mean, anybody can get played, but it's going to be a little bit more challenging. That I think she might be a little bit more insecure, and was wrapped up in who she was with to allow some of the red flags to go on and ignore it.
Bingo.
So
my man, Coach A.
Yeah, you can be a little bit.
Are you talking about side bonnet or side bonnet?
Side bonnet. You
now y'all done gave the woman a nickname. She's side bonnet.
Yeah.
You know what?
We're gonna have to patent that.
This is something that women do. A lot of us have done it. I will admit I'm one of them. You will sometimes see the red flags, ignore them, just so you can keep him, try to keep him happy. And it doesn't matter what you do, he will continue to dog you.
Yeah.
So you gotta let that shit go.
Oh, us
but
men.
You know what? A lot of men do it too.
We do it.
I mean,
too.
I've been a victim of seeing the red flags and And oh man, you know what? It's gonna change. It's gonna change. You know that just
she won't do that no more.
Right.
Yeah.
Boy, now I see a red flag. When I see a red flag now, that motherfucker out the door. I don't give a damn if it's one time or not.
But on the other hand, you got to think about it like this too. As Coach A said earlier, we are all human. We are all human. We are all going to fuck up. We are going.
That's right, Lolita.
We are going to
fuck up once.
You fuck up once, you out of there.
You gonna fuck up
over
there.
You know, and the
she
thing
got the one
is,
strike rule.
Minus if you fucking with Lolita. If you fucking with her, I'm sorry for you.
I'm glad you ain't in political office.
Right.
You fuck up once, your ass in jail. Tax evasion, you miss one cent on your tax.
It's like, you know what? As a person, whether you are a man or a woman, only you can judge what you are willing to put up with that person in that situation. Because only you.
I actually thought she was gonna say only you could prevent forest fires, but that's just where my mind went. But
only you can prevent the red flags. But you can sure as hell try to take them down to say, hey, this is what's going on.
It's got to be worth it to you. It's got to be worth it.
Cardi B said it best. She said, "A person only gonna do what you allow."
Oh yeah.
Man, fuck that bitch. Man, as much shit as that ticket. Man, as much shit as that dude did to her, and she keep going back. Shut her punk ass up. She can't say shit.
When you have kids, the leniency gets.
Dad, let me tell you something. I got kids, and I ain't going back to damn one of them bitches. Period. I don't care.
All I'm saying is
this is the new unk right there, boy.
All I'm saying is just as
my bad. This is the end of the year.
Women ignore flags. Us men do it too. Because I still out here dealing with short women. And they low to the ground. They close to the hell. They demons. Yet I still do it.
I always say that. Them short women scare the fuck out of me.
I can't help it. I'm 5'0". Wow. What?
Shit, I'm 6'3". They scare me. They scare me, man.
Yeah, short women do it to you. They do it to you.
They got problems. They're like Tasmanian devils, man. You know.
Yeah, you know what it is? They got a low center of gravity for their bullshit. That's what it is.
All right, get off us now. I'm sensitive about my height.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh man, my girl 5'2". I'm like, man, I can see on top of her
head. Right. If I stand over you and I can see the bottom.
Yeah, the hell out of me though.
If she's short, she gonna stretch you out.
I don't think it's helping.
If she's short, she gonna stress you out. If she got a big forehead, she an overthinker, right? She an overthinker, right?
Oh yeah, I know some of them.
And short women got strong legs because they jump to a lot of conclusions. That's for sure.
Sometimes your circle who you talk to all the time and having your business could put strain on your relationship too.
It's true. Right, Jose, you are so right. That's why my girls ain't allowed to have no friends. But them bitches ain't gonna mess up nothing.
Hey,
he's like, I'm your only friend.
Yeah, I appreciate.
That's right. Me and Jesus. That's it.
Hanging out with us tonight. Shout out to Miss Cha Cha. Shout out to my brother Coach A. Shout out to my sister from another Mr. Lolita for coming to hang out with us tonight.
And about time. Don't be a stranger.
Yes.
But listen though. Before I let y'all do y'all introduce yourself, right? I forgot to do it a couple weeks ago, and somebody got on my neck about not doing it. So we're gonna give y'all.
So going to give herself bean pies.
Oh my god, that's exactly what you look like.
Listen, every week I try to do the Jody's words of wisdom. So this week is directly to what Telly said, right? People, and I'm talking about brothers this week. Brothers, understand this. When a relationship fails, it takes two for that relationship to fail. So when you sitting back thinking about why that relationship failed, don't just blame her. Mm-hmm. Blame her stupid ass, bald-headed ass friend too. because that bitch probably put a bunch of bullshit in her ear, right? And it's probably the reason why our relationship work. Blame her stupid ass friend, blame her ugly ass mama, and that ass cousin that never liked you in the first place. That's who you blame for your failed relationship, y'all.
Not too much.
Bingo.
Look at Lolita. That's why she don't be on that much. It's like, oh my god.
So unless your ass was straight on a narrow path, you helped along with it.
Yeah,
take
blame
accountability.
Blame her bald-headed ass friend. So, hey,
they be always putting their 2 cents in.
Right, we appreciate y'all putting up with us tonight, man. Shout out to Coach A, Lolita, and Miss Cha-Cha. But before we go, Lolita, tell the people what you about. Tell us so we can get out of here.
Yep, Lolita, the Coquita Queen, and that's it.
They will be back this winter. So if you want to get booed up, holler at my dog. She got them.
Correct.
Miss Cha-Cha.
Hello, thank you for tuning in. It is your girl Cha-Cha. Thank you for letting me be a guest. I am not only, I guess you could sort of say Jody's, I don't know what the fuck, Jody's friend, Jody, I don't know, podcast friend, whatever. I'm also
is that where you're going? I didn't know. I was supposed to say.
I am also the No Offense spokesmodel, so you can also catch me on Thursday with Matt Arlington and the High Council. I'm also the VP of Passport Republic. We also own a studio in Richmond, Virginia. I'm also an audio engineer. So hit me up if you want to do music. Hit me up if you need someone to model for you. And just thank you.
And when you getting us that vodka though?
Hush right now. Hush. It's coming. It's coming.
Okay. I want some.
I know you do.
Speaking of No Offense, shout out to my cousin Matt with the No Offense podcast, the High Council. We'll be sliding up and then cutting up an ass tomorrow. Coach A, when we get Impact back, bro.
Oh
we
man,
get a little positivity, man. When we get Impact back.
I'm trying, man. Right now, I got a lot of stuff going on. I got jet skis. If you ever in the area of Bradenton, I'm renting jet skis over on the causeway. So y'all come through, I'll give you a discount as well, for sure. And then
when he say he giving y'all a discount, he talk about us. The rest of you people got to pay full price. We don't fuck with y'all like that.
If they say, if you come by and be like, yo, I heard you on the Unhinged podcast, boom, I give you 20% off right there on the spot.
But that's only if you like shit. That's only if you like, share, and subscribe.
Bradenton, it's the you know where? Are you familiar with the Causeway, Bradenton?
What state?
Oh, we're in Florida. Where you at? You're not in Florida? Mm-mm. Oh man, I'm sorry.
Whole other state.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no,
but Florida.
Hey, don't give them shit if they ain't like, share, and subscribe yet. Don't be coming up and just heard you on the podcast. Exactly. Let me see your phone. Let me see where you done subscribed and share that, nigga. No,
I'm also part of Impact Coaching Group. I am a life coach. Just experience. I don't tell you what to do. I just give you another perspective. Sometimes you need another perspective on what you're going through to help make the decision, to help you make that decision. I'm your guy for that for sure. Non-judgmental. I just let you know exactly, from both, so you can see it from a different perspective. And that's important because sometimes we get so emotional that we can't step away and see it for what it really is or what it could be.
That's on everything. Hey man, make sure you follow us on Snapchat. We got Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, fucking TikTok. Well, not Twitter, X now. TikTok, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and pretty soon we'll be on Amazon Podcast too. We'll be on Amazon pretty soon. So make sure you follow us on all those. And make sure you tune in on Saturday for the barbecue.
You can also follow us on our Facebook page. Don't come on mine, though.
Don't
do
follow
that.
Me. I wouldn't recommend
follow
me.
Telly at donking.com.
Only in America. Only in America.
Follow me on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Jody Skywalker. Follow me on IG. Don't follow my Twitter though. Mind your business. Don't follow my Twitter. And see us Saturday, 9 a.m. Family barbecue.
Friday.
Friday for the In-Game Podcast.
For all your sport news for the week.
All your sport news for the week. Follow us. In-Game Podcast. Tell you I have his hair done by then. He gonna get some He gonna get
Yeah. And Saturday the barbecue.
He finna get some.
Okay, now I'm hungry and I need to go to bed.
We do a lot.
We shout out all the people who chimed in with messages.
Of course. Shout out to everybody in the comments. Thank you.
Yeah.
Deborah, Samantha,
Big Germ.
Shout out
Matt,
to Chris.
Hold on.
Shout out to Matt.
You and Germ cool?
Yeah.
All right, that's my dog. He won't get
Tiffany was here. She commented.
What happened?
I said he won't get no sleep unless he know y'all cool. He don't like to be.
Don't do my boy. But hey, we'll see y'all next week. Peace out.
It was a pleasure.
They peace out. Have a good week. They too busy hitting niggas up with open hands. I'm about to pocket a parade. I'm talking 100 bands. My kids about to have kids. That's 100 grand. And I rain, but I still bring the thunder and lights, camera, action. Saying if I want, then I might run it back. I ain't playing with the funk. Niggas might handle that like it's something they don't want. Got the mic in the strap real close to me. Niggas don't joke with me. Sing a note, then we blowing dick smoke chimneys. Dig a moat, make a buck, niggas blow penny.
For sure.